Some more Final Fantasy XVI. I have an appointment today, so stream might be a bit shorter.
Of course they will. It's just a big crystal.
But I'll be back later. Joe.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea.
Aww.
This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
The going was slow, and not without the occasional run-in with some straggling orc. I saw Edda back safe to the Shadow Coast, where Maid was waiting kindly with the Enterprise. On the voyage home, I like to think the poor lass opened up a little, telling us about her life and the life she wants for her baby. But I suppose it's up to us now to make this certain the little one gets it. Goodies. So the important thing is I looked into just double check. Yep. Okay, so now that Origin has been unlocked as an area I can go to, which I'm pretty sure this is going to be basically the final mission of the game, which is crazy. This is when the DLC comes out, or is available. Woken from slumber beneath the foundations of Twinside, this corrupted construct now looms over the Twins, its form and bruise on the very heavens. So, I looked into it. I know how to get to the DLCs. I'm glad that I looked into it, because I probably wouldn't have known how to do so otherwise, if I'm being real. That's what it looks like. So, we've got 2 side quests we gotta do in order to unlock, or technically 3 side quests we gotta do to unlock the DLCs. So now I'll go up here. Is Yote back here? Yes, it is. Good.
Your grace, stay strong.
What's this? Today, Clive visited the infirmary to have me dress a laceration on his left forearm. I cleaned and stitched the wound and instructed him to rest the arm so that it could heal. But not an hour later, he was leaving on another mission. This must be the 100th time he's disobeyed my instructions. The next time he comes to me for treatment, I'm tying him to the bed. She can tie me
My
to the
Lord
bed.
Marquis.
Sorry. So we got a complete Phoenix heal thyself.
Is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
Yeah.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but His Grace's case is severe. the drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by. And our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Of course.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It
There's
grows
a joke
only
in there
where
somewhere.
the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
I mean, I can reach that without being turned, so...
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the
It's
flood.
either Akashic now, or it's even stronger.
Yes, but...
So,
Then I shall go in your stead.
yeah, I got it. How does that work?
My lord.
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Grr.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Obtain stonerwort and near the aqueduct in Rosaria.
Come on. Faster.
Ah, damn. Okay, there we go. Onwards.
Be safe.
Off route.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonerwort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals.
It's never easy.
It's not dark. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
Wow. Give me a moment. Ow. I gotta buy more potions soon anyway. Let's do it. Yeah. Ooh, hello. Yoink. 10 sharp fangs. The stone award was over here. Well,
Here it is.
we shouldn't be gathering the
Collect as
petals, we
much
need
as
the
I
whole
can
thing.
before
But
reinforcements arrive.
the stems are what we need, not the petals, so.
Right. That should do it.
Technical error!
Let's get these back to Yote.
I'm stupid. Back to Yote.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
One of the few varieties of flora capable of resisting high concentrations of ether, this herb is most often found in and around ether floods, where the fauna that would feast on its nutritional roots oft fall prey to their Akashic cousins if they don't turn themselves. Good thing I don't care about that.
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
Yeah.
Of minding my brother.
Also true.
You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Quest complete. Phoenix, heal thyself. Alright, next we go talk to Joshua. Joshua.
Ah, Clive.
Right, where there's a will is the first
Joshua,
question
what's
we need to
wrong?
complete.
And don't say nothing.
It's... not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found
Oh,
Father's
boy.
will. Or something akin to it.
His will. How and where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle.
Oh.
After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Here we
asked
go.
that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Hey man, I got you.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I'm ready to leave when you are.
To Tabor. To speak with Cyril. How do I keep messing that up? Cyril.
Opportunity beckons.
I need potions.
Welcome, welcome.
I almost forgot. That would have been bad.
Anything else? A fine choice. Anything else?
All the darkness we're going by 30%. Sheesh. I mean, you need it for how little damage the thing does.
Go safely.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous. Cyril, you found a letter from Father? Yes, I have it here.
Oh boy, here we go.
If you would do us the honor, my lord.
My beloved sons, I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way, it shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you. Your father, Elwyn.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim.
Hell yeah.
But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse.
He's such a
And
goat.
the founding
He's so
of a
good.
new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the Blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
Yeah.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril.
W Cyril, let's go.
Shall we then?
Yeah, let's see what's up. Oh, hello.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha.
Don't
You
forget
have our
me,
gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
Yeah, that is the
As
question.
I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both.
Oh,
Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. and his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady.
Yep.
May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a
Flashbacks
matter
to the
of a
Great
good
Wood.
deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see.
No
You
longer
don't at least
flashbacks to
know
the Great
where
Wood.
find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen.
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Let's do it. Warp down here real quick, and then we'll go pop that guy. To the Griffin!
Let's go.
Bird up. Nyong.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
We're schmooping, baby.
There it is. For House Rosfield.
Weave? Echo Flare! Ah. Oh, Permafrost. Ow. Kingslayer? Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Echo Flare! Ow. Boom! Big diamond dust. Giga flare! Brah! Big ol' wind up. Boom! And finished it off with a judgment bolt. Boom! Now! Sheesh. Two Heartstones. Griffins suffer something akin to the crystal's curse, their flesh slowly turning to stone over a lifetime of channeling ether. Unlike bears, however, the effect is far more gradual and limited to a sac around their hearts, the slower progress of petrification, resulting in the formation of a gemstone of rare beauty.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
Certainly seems like it. Back we go. Godotha, we've acquired the Heartstones.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Here you go.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame, is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Godotha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Of course, of course.
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
Hell yeah.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms, only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Godotha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle.
Smart.
It was then that I knew she meant
Smart
to betray
woman,
us.
smart woman.
I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Godotha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria,
Damn right.
I thank you for your loyal service.
Damn
As
right.
do
You did
I.
good.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
Founder's grasp. It's actually not that big a deal. Fashioned after those pictures adorning the wrists of the mythical founder in ancient engravings, Archduke Elwyn intended to gift these bands to his beloved sons upon their coming of age, that they might serve to remind them of the unbreakable bonds they share as proud scions of the ducal line, and the unwavering devotion that would be required to see their duty done. I'm gonna clip that, honestly. Lore-wise, it tracks, and it's like a slight defense drop for a very notable HP increase.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
W. Cyril. W. Gotta
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Should we pay Father a visit?
I think we should.
Good call, good call.
I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Here we go. Bird up.
Ready, go?
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? That I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us made all the difference.
Okay. No one hurts Ambrosia.
It's just back there.
No.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
In your defense, you were a child at the time. You were definitely not supposed to be fighting anything.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting.
Yep.
To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself.
Yo.
Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
Oh, come on, man. Oh.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Rested battle helm. Archduke Elwin's helm worn during his victorious campaign to quell the northern uprising. War is coming, my boy. We must make ready. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. So now, I believe, we go back to the hideaway, and I believe we speak with Jill next. I know it's a miss-up, right? Do you remember what you told me that night at Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of its dominance sits upon yours. But are we not both dominants of fire? Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield, now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our father wanted? What Sid wanted? To cast aside fate and forge our own paths. Grant me this, Clive. Let me be your strength. Joshua. Yeah, and then this is the other question we need to complete. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction, before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this more in private. Yeah, man.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Real quick, go check this. Lots of goodies.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
Yeah.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her.
Damn right.
And how to do that. When last we were truly close, we were but children.
I mean, I was pretty close with her on that beach, but...
Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
Yeah.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any
Yeah,
snow daisies
that's probably
left.
the more important thing.
What would you do without me, Clive?
Make for Man's Hill. Dum, dum, dum. Oh, it's literally right there. That's crazy. Banco! Oh, hell. Well, we can't exactly take her to come see this, can we?
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but... it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Yeah.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Truly.
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Truly.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
To the backyard. The backyard again. Backboard. What's up, Betty? What new recipes do we have?
I'm saying Fordian, do you?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that should do you.
And upgrade you again.
You can thank me later.
Yippee!
Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you.
We're all buffed up, baby.
Anything else?
Say what you will.
Was there? No. I was about to say, I don't think there's new hunts. I'm pretty sure we've got everything. I'd be surprised if there was more stuff that just became available outside of the DLCs that are going to become available once we do this, but, you know, that's beside the point. Hello, Frederica.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Yeah, Man's Hill already got sadly. But the Royal Hill's an option, so... The Royal Meadows,
Did
rather.
you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose
Sweet,
shores
perfect.
border the meadows. Off we go then.
Let's do it. Search for snow daisies in the Royal Meadows. Sandbag is up here. Boom, boom, boom,
The High Card of Dominion's all but done.
That's what I heard.
Then it's lucky we stayed here.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Follow through this way.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Out this way, right? Yep. Unless... Actually, faster if I got through the training grounds.
We already have a leader in the Dane.
Hello.
Just the one of you, eh? The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there. Caution, brother.
Sorry about that, I had to deal with some medical stuff. Alright. Down there. I see. Oh, hell.
Caution, brother.
There we go. Alright, up this way.
Look, brother. See them? I do. The flowers and our friends.
This. There we go. Oh boy. What now?
What do you see, boy?
Oh, that's a whole Minotaur. Alright. Well.
Let's hope this is the last one. Only one way to find out.
Nice of him to not trample snow daisies. I hit the wrong button. Not even, I just didn't hit it right. No grappler! I think this just breaks him, right? Yep. I meant to diamond dust first. Oh well. Oh, of course there's more. Well, let's finish this guy off first. Boom! Much better, much better.
That was harder than I expected.
Snow daisies are quite pretty, though, in fairness.
But Founder, it was worth it.
Yup.
They're beautiful. Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
True. And before we do get hit with a thunderstorm on the way there, we're like, alright, man, come on now. Jill! Jill, we're still ahead, Gem. I won't leave you behind.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There we go. Nice, we actually got to show the snow daisies.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough.
Aww.
We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Oh, the puppy. Oh, the flower crown.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Cute.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small.
Yeah.
I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
music. It's so good.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
It's so peak. It's so peak. Oh, that's such a good screenshot.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Quest complete. Priceless. She was kissed. Ooh, that's pretty good. Song of Winter, Autumn Gone, from Frosted Lips, Oblivion. A fragrant diadem, handwoven by Jill from flowers picked on the shores of Oilifeist Bay. I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do. Joining hands with Jill. Jill has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Echoes of the Fallen questline. A new questline, Echoes of the Fallen, is now available by speaking with Karen at her stall in the Hideaway. The Rising Tide questline. A new questline, The Rising Tide, is now available by inspecting the reading table in Clive's Hideaway chambers. Alright, I believe Rising Tide is the first one. It was the first one that came out. So, I will go and do that. Let's get it started in here. A new missive's been delivered to Clive's chambers. It feels like a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Man's Hill, that afternoon's on Man's Hill was our very first adventure, but somehow I knew even then that it would not be our last. I will never forget that day, and the simple fact that you have not either fills my heart with a joy so fierce I cannot describe it. Since the moment we first met, you've always been an important part of me, the half that makes me whole. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I am lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You are all that I need. You are the greatest gift, Jill. Aww. Okay. Sid, I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's dominance Leviathan's dominance is in need of rescue, and despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands, but if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied. Oh.
Leviathan the Lost? But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
Oh, I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through.
Yeah.
I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there. I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even a venerable Lewsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
Yeah, I could
But if
see
one
that.
has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time.
Also true.
Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the
Which is
twins
probably
will
why
be
he's
at
in
war
danger.
again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Veil can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
The Veil patrons wouldn't be willing to trap us.
Famous
So.
last words.
I mean, true.
I'm coming with you.
There could be a chance, but
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
The Rising Tide. That was a nice jingle. Chasing the Tides. Quest destinations for the Rising Tide are indicated with a where. After accepting the quest, current objectives are displayed in the to-do list on the right-hand side of the screen. These will temporarily replace main scenario objectives. If you wish to restore main scenario objectives to the to-do list, you can do so on the Journal tab in the main menu. Alright, we'll go do that in a moment, but I think it's mandatory that we change the Orchestrion to Leviathan's theme from 14. It only feels correct to do.
Oh, that blasted...
Yeah. I've seen that already.
The High Cardinal.
To the Veil it is, then.
Here we go.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line? What else can I do?
Hello?
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one. So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
Matt, my girlfriend was right here.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
We're here about the letter.
Oh. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, fair enough.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically?
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent, and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all? Nothing else?
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Yep.
Does anyone else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
What if she realizes the value of the information she's party to?
And the danger it puts her in.
Yeah. She has every right to be like, I'm gonna not be near people. You can generally tell when beasts or Akashic are approaching, but people are much more prone to sneaking around and trying to, like, you know, attack you in your sleep and when you're vulnerable and whatnot. They're also just generally more unpredictable. Hello?
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
Spectent. Oh, no one's in the tent.
It's empty. Why am I not surprised?
Inspect skiff. That's a boat.
A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
Inspect fire pit. Recently extinguished.
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
Oh, hello. She's pretty. She's got an axe, too.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Moats of Water.
The Moats of Water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born.
Oh boy.
A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair.
Yeah, tracks.
Yes, that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished. Was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive.
Hell yeah.
Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing.
Yeah.
Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
Oh.
And you want us to...
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get.
For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you.
Yeah, we've
So
got
what
the
do you
chops
say?
for it.
Will you help us?
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his
Yeah.
kind can. He was born. But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all.
I'm right.
Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you.
Yeah.
Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
Dum, dum, dum. The Lost Cloak. Northeastern Storm. If you manage to navigate the cloak's narrow mountaintop pass without plummeting to your death, you'll be rewarded with a breathtaking view of blighted wasteland, stretching from the Oilfest Bay to the Sea of Grace. Yeah.
All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course
It's an
you
illusory
don't.
wall.
That's the point.
There's a glamour.
It's a
Let's
glamour
go.
woven by our
Yeah.
ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
Yippee! Oh. Eyes. Ooh.
Oh, that was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
Wow.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy
fair
staring
enough.
at those sickly clouds every day.
The rising tide.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here.
Here we go.
It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
Always.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Ah.
Of course it is.
Make for Shula's village. Yong.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous.
Oh, that's
if not
gorgeous.
for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Level 50! Oh, hell.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself, then?
Earlier you mentioned spells.
Woof.
Yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
Yeah.
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting
Brother.
for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Here.
Then it's in for a long wait.
Yes, sir. Two sharp fangs.
We're
Three
almost
big
at the summit.
guys.
From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
Yes, give me a Breath of the Wild shot. Give me a Breath of the Wild shot. You already kind of gave me a Breath of the Wild shot, but give me another Breath of the Wild shot.
Few
Oh,
have
no.
ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
Just so you know.
It's not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
Whoa, that's so cool. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, and you can see the spell keeping the wave frozen.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me.
Yep.
Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
It's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
God, that's gorgeous. Antelope.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
Yep, wouldn't want to take that down.
was an act of rage.
One wonders what prompted it.
Yeah. Charge it for level 1 real quick. Ow! I parried the final sting. That's crazy work. Ow. Uncalled for. Good boy, Torgal.
I feel good, boy.
Whee!
Could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay?
Yeah, not the best call. Ooh. Hold on, what's down here? Hello? Oh, hell. Are there marks specific to... Oh, there's totally gonna be marks specific to this area, and this is gonna be one of them. Oh.
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Yippee! Whoa, this place is cute. This place is pretty. Haven in Cydia.
Outsiders? Well, I never.
Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any,
Yeah,
truth
no, I
be
mean,
told.
that's fair.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady.
Yeah.
But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of Southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours.
Yep.
That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you.
Fair enough.
It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
That'll be them then. Don't look like much if you ask me.
Dude.
Look! That one's got a black cape.
Do you think he's the leader?
Intruders! We must flee!
Brother.
It's all right. They're the tributary's guests.
After
Oh, do you think he bites?
Who? The Hound? Or his master?
Oh. Ooh, we got a whole mural. Hell yeah.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Yeah.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walyas.
This man, Walyas, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walyas is still a baby.
A baby?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would
If
surely
he's
make
bound
him
inside
older
the
still.
Surge, then he presumably
It would,
didn't age.
if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Walyas was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child.
Yep.
Time itself.
Yes.
I figured it looked like chronomancy in
Forgive
some
me.
capacity.
I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the Surge.
Let's do it.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
Nice.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
The ceaseless rill from shore.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Yeah. I love their symbol.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. though we will have to ask you for recompense, poor as we are.
Sid! You are
Well,
Sid, aren't you?
it's
the
plus.
man the tributary told us
It's
about?
plus quests, so here we
I
go.
wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat? He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making, so I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into.
Huh?
Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
Ma'am? Okay.
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called. We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
2 basketfuls it is.
Here we go.
Where in the Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
Of course, of course.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little rills decided to make herself scarce. The heavens only know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I?
Sure, man, I got you.
Of course not.
I assume these are going to unlock, like,
I
the
hope not. But I've scoured the entire
store
village
and
for her and come up empty-handed.
blacksmith in the area.
Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah, a free spirit is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still, especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! Should have seen her little eyes light up. No, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
Yep.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
The pursuit of knowledge.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavart's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband, and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah. Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she? Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it.
What is going on?
Old fool
What is
Pavat
happening?
may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
Thank you.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts. Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's 2 basketfuls. Time to visit Pavat.
I'll get both these finished up and then go from there.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river. Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will. This must be the path.
Ah, that's what this is for. Got it. Hello.
They're not here either. It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
You must be Ruka.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
Yup.
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
I don't know.
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression?
Are we the only one she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Nice.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons
Yeah.
clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Rook is back. My wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases.
Sweet. I need potions.
So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
Sir, yes, sir.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
Yippee! Quest complete. The Pursuit of Knowledge. Ageless tallow, rendered from the fat of boar or bison, or in the case of Mysidia, chocobo or ibex. Tallow is widely used in the manufacture of foul-smelling candles and oily soaps. Awesome. Blacksmiths have also been known to employ the substance in the final stages of polishing steel. This particular sample appears to have been affected by a surfeit of ether, which has somehow slowed its degradation process, allowing it to maintain both its vibrancy and viscosity, despite having been left untouched for several decades. Cool. Haven stores now available.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull away like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, what's the route you wanted? When you've decided what you want, just let me know.
Wow. Okay. It is suspected that the dye made from flowers known as Elder's Blessings, grown in Mysidia, not only gives the motes of water's clothing its vibrant blue hue, but that ethereal residue attributed to an ancient spell cast upon the land somehow increases the dye's permanence, which in turn renders the cloth applied thereto more resistant to both damage from external forces and natural degradation. A heart, while a fine place for fancy, is nowhere to hide your purse. Load of water, what is it?
May it serve you well.
Throw that on. I'll buy it for the sake of having it, but I don't think I want to equip it. Upon the 16th name day, every mote of water is fitted with a hand-carved wooden torque that they will keep for the rest of their lives, a vestige of their tribe's long years of wandering following the fall of Drake's Horn, in which the loss of members was commonplace. The ring represents a singular bond between the motes that transcends both physical and spiritual distance. Know that even should you walk abyss, our hands will guide you home. Mote of water adage.
Here you are.
This presumably is our music going on right now.
Well, if you're sure you need it.
What do you think the tributary sees?
Hello, Pavat.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
The Elder's Blessings that grow by the water's edge yield a lasting blue dye with which the motes of water are wont to stain their fabrics. This much is known. Quite why Weirda, the wife of Haven's leading artisan Pavat, needs Clive's assistance in restocking her husband's supply of the flowers remains a mystery. Yeah.
That woman. Come out, I know you're there.
Oh boy.
Who? Me?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you.
Girl.
It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted.
Okay, fair enough.
What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still, here we are. acquainted. So if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
All right then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
I was running low.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons.
It is a
Remind us where
gorgeous
we come from,
blue.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
Oh well. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
It's the thought that counts. Oh, that's a thing. Oh, that's a thing. Whoa. Okay. So there are ways of enhancing the. Ooh. Okay, that's a lot. Wow.
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
Anything of note? Not in particular. They learned from letting Goots craft the sword that specifically needs to be, lore-wise, specifically needs to be crafted by Blackthorn and his buddy. That's really funny. Alright. I think we'll end it there for now. We made good progress. We got the DLCs unlocked, started them up. Pretty good. Pretty good. Play more later. See you then.